Shailene Diane Woodley is an American actress, film producer, and activist. Brought up in Simi Valley, California, Woodley began modeling at the age of 4 and began acting professionally in minor television roles. She first gained prominence for her starring role as Amy Juergens in the ABC family drama series The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
Woodley made her film debut in Alexander Payne's comedy drama The Descendants and went on to star in the coming-of-age film The Spectacular Now. For the former, she received a nomination for the Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actress, Motion Picture, and the latter won her a special jury prize at the Sundance Film Festival. She achieved wider recognition for her starring role as a teenage cancer patient in the romantic drama The Fault in Our Stars and as Beatrice Pryor in the science fiction film The Divergent series. From 2017 to 2019, she played a sexual assault survivor in the HBO drama series Big Little Lies, for which she was nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award and a Golden Globe Award.
Besides acting, Woodley is an environmental activist and has served as a board member of Our Revolution.
Shailene Diane Woodley was born in San Bernardino County, California, on November 15, 1991, but grew up in Simi Valley, California. Her mother, Lori, is a school counselor, and her father, Lonnie Woodley, is a school principal. She also has a younger brother.
At the age of 15, she was diagnosed with scoliosis and was put in a chest-to-hips plastic brace to stop her spine from curving further. Woodley attended Simi Valley High School and modeled at the age of 4. She also took some acting classes with Anthony Meindl.
Woodley began her acting career in 1999 with a minor role in the television film Replacing Dad. She went on to feature in minor television roles in The District and Crossing Jordan. She followed with a leading role in the television film A Place Called Home as California Ford, which earned her a nomination for a Young Artist Award for Best Leading Young Actress in a TV movie, miniseries, or special. She also originally played the young Caitlin Cooper in The O.C. and appeared as the titular character Felicity Merriman in the television film Felicity, An American Girl Adventure. Her performance received another Young Artist Award nomination, this time for Best Performance in a TV movie, miniseries, or special. Following this, Woodley appeared in numerous guest roles in other television series, including Everybody Loves Raymond, My Name is Earl, CSI, NY, Close to Home, and Cold Case.
Woodley was then cast as the main character, Amy Juergens, in the ABC family series The Secret Life of the American Teenager, about a 15-year-old girl who learns she is pregnant. The show explores the effects of her pregnancy on her family, friends, and herself, as well as life at Ulysses S. Grant High School in California. Ken Tucker of Entertainment Weekly praised her performance, stating that Woodley's performance lifts a well-meaning, rather brave, but ramshackle show a notch. Popular among viewers, the show became one of ABC Family's most-watched telecasts throughout its 5-season run, spanning over 121 episodes.
In 2011, Woodley made her feature film debut in The Descendants, where she played Alex, the troubled elder daughter of Matt King. Her performance received positive reviews from critics. Scott from the New York Times said, "Ms. Woodley, one of the toughest, smartest, most credible adolescent performances in recent memory." Peter DeBroach from Variety said that her performance is a revelation and that in the role of Alex, displaying both the edge and depth the role demands. Receiving accolades for her performance, Woodley received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actress, Motion Picture, and won the Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Female. People named her one of 2012 Most Beautiful at Every Age. Woodley was also considered one of the 55 Faces of the Future by Nylon magazine's Young Hollywood issue.
Woodley starred in the film adaptation of Tim Thorpe's novel, The Spectacular Now, as Amy Feinecke, an innocent, bookish teenager who begins dating the charming, freewheeling high school senior. The film premiered at Sundance on January 18, 2013. Her portrayal of Amy gained praise from critics. Los Angeles Times critic Betsy Sharkey said that Woodley and Teller bring such an authentic face of confidence in questioning, indifference and need, pain and denial, friendship, and first love. while another critic from The Guardian said that they gave remarkably strong performances that display a depth of feeling that's breathtaking in its simplicity and honest. Additionally, Woodley won the Special Jury Award for Acting, alongside Teller, at the 2013 Sundance Film Festival and received a nomination for the Independent Spirit Award for Best Female Lead.
In October 2012, it was announced that Woodley was offered the role of Mary Jane Watson in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. On June 19, 2013, it was announced that she was cut from the film. Director Mark Webb told The Hollywood Reporter that the cut was a creative decision to streamline the story and focus on Peter and Gwen and their relationship, and that everyone loved working with Woodley. She had also signed on to star in White Bird in a Blizzard, directed by Greg Araki. Although filming took place in October 2012, the film was not released until January 20, 2014, at the Sundance Film Festival and then on October 24, 2014, to wider audiences, where it received mixed reviews. In the film she plays teenager Katrina Kat Connors, whose life is thrown into chaos when her mother disappears. Critic Moira MacDonald commended her by saying that Woodley's depiction of Kat is low-key, natural and utterly unaffected, as she has in every role. She makes the character her own, with her scratchy little voice and level gaze.
In 2014, Woodley starred as Beatrice Tris Pryor in the film Divergent, an adaptation of Veronica Roth's best-selling young adult novel of the same name, and the first installment in the Divergent series. Set in a dystopian and post-apocalyptic Chicago, the film received mixed reviews, but Woodley's performance as Tris received a positive reception. Sam Allard from Orlando Weekly said that, with her performance as Tris Pryor in Divergent, Woodley rescues and then raises up a film that could have been an utter disaster. Divergent reached the No. 1 spot at the box office during its opening weekend and was a financial success.
Afterwards in 2014, Woodley starred as Hazel Grace Lancaster in The Fault in Our Stars, the film adaptation of John Green's novel of the same name. She portrayed a 16-year-old cancer patient who meets and falls in love with Augustus Waters, a similarly afflicted teen from her cancer support group. Green added via Twitter about Woodley, "There were so many amazing auditions for the role of Hazel, but Shailene's love for the book and her understanding of Hazel blew me away." The film was a blockbuster success, grossing over $307 million worldwide. Woodley's performance received critical acclaim from critics. Peter Travers from Rolling Stone called her a sublime actress with a resume that pretty much proves she's incapable of making a false move on camera, and Richard Roper of Chicago Sun-Times stated that her performance as Hazel is Oscar-worthy, and added, "She's that memorable." On November 14, 2014, she received the Hollywood Film Award for Hollywood Breakout Performance, Actress for her performance as Hazel.
In 2015, Woodley reprised her role as Tris in the Divergent series, Insurgent, the second installment in the Divergent series. Her performance once again received critical acclaim, with Daniel M. Kimmel of New England Movies Weekly writing, "Woodley does solid work here as she's done elsewhere, and continues to be someone to watch." Despite a more negative critical reception than the previous film, Insurgent was commercially successful, making nearly $100 million in its worldwide debut and grossed $295.2 million worldwide. She reprised her role again in the penultimate film of the series Allegiant. The film, however, was poorly reviewed by critics and a box office bomb. Lionsgate had planned for the final film in the series to be made for television, but Woodley announced that she would not be a part of it. She next starred opposite Joseph Gordon-Levitt in Oliver Stone's biographical thriller Snowden, in which Gordon-Levitt portrayed Edward Snowden. Owen Gleiberman's review said that Woodley gives a performance of breathtaking dimension. As the movie goes on, she makes Lindsay supportive and selfish, loving and stricken.
Starting in 2015, Woodley took a break from filming for nearly a year, stating in a later interview that she had hit a wall with acting. From 2017 to 2019, Woodley starred as a sexual assault survivor, alongside Nicole Kidman and Reese Witherspoon, in 2 seasons of the HBO drama series Big Little Lies. She was nominated for an Emmy and Golden Globe Award in 2017 for Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series or Movie and Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Series, Limited Series, or Motion Picture made for television respectively for her role. She also starred in and produced the biographical film Adrift, with Baltasar Kormaker as director. Her performance as Tammy Oldham Ashcraft, a real-life sailor who was stranded at sea after a storm, with Daniel Feingold from WSVN calling her work Oscar-worthy. Woodley was awarded the Rising Star Award during the 2018 Deauville Film Festival.
In 2019, Woodley starred in the romantic drama Endings, Beginnings alongside Sebastian Stan, Jamie Dornan, and Matthew Gregg Ubler. She also joined the romantic drama film The Last Letter from Your Lover, which began production in Mallorca, Spain, and United Kingdom in mid-October 2019. Woodley will executive produce the film alongside co-star Felicity Jones. The film is directed by Augustine Frizzell. In November, she joined the cast of real-life drama film Prisoner 760. The film will star Jodie Foster, Tahar Rahim and Benedict Cumberbatch and began filming in South Africa on December 2, 2019. She was also cast in Girl Named Sue, a film based on the true story of Sue Weber Brown, a DEA agent who created the Drug Endangered Children Protocol. She will next star in Misanthrope, an upcoming serial killer thriller centered on a talented but troubled cop who is recruited by the FBI to help profile and track down a murderer. The film is set to be directed by Damian Sifrin. Woodley will serve as a producer on the film. She joined Sheila Booth and Robert De Niro in the upcoming crime drama After Exile, with Joshua Michael Stern as director. She is attached to star in animated feature Archie and romance film No Baggage, which are in pre-production and development respectively.
In 2018, Woodley confirmed she is dating Australian Fijian rugby union player Ben Volavola.
When asked in the past, Woodley repeatedly asserted that she did not consider herself a feminist. No, because I love men, and I think the idea of raise women to power, take the men away from the power is never going to work out because you need balance. My biggest thing is really sisterhood more than feminism. I don't know how we as women expect men to respect us because we don't seem to respect each other. However, she did call herself a feminist in an interview with the New York Times in August 2017.
Woodley is an avid environmental activist and climate advocate. She and her mother co-founded the All It Takes nonprofit organization in 2010. All It Takes is a youth leadership program that aims to educate young people to practice empathy, compassion, responsibility, and purpose in hopes to foster sustainable, positive change for themselves, others, and the environment. She supported Bernie Sanders for president in 2016.
In 2016, she protested against the Dakota Access Pipeline, a $3.87 billion underground petroleum transport pipeline being built by Dakota Access LLC. On October 10, she was arrested for criminal trespassing in St. Anthony, North Dakota. Woodley pleaded guilty and was sentenced to a year of probation.
In mid-2016, Woodley joined the board of Our Revolution, a political organization aimed to educate voters about issues, get people involved in the political process, and work to organize and elect progressive leaders.
On September 29, 2016, Woodley was honored at the 20th Anniversary Global Green Environmental Awards, receiving the Entertainment Industry Environmental Leadership Award for co-founding the All It Takes organization. In October 2016, she was given the Female AMA Futures Award during the 26th Annual Environmental Media Association Awards.
In 2018, Woodley took activist Kalina Lawrence to the 75th Golden Globe Awards as her guest. They first met at Standing Rock while protesting the Dakota Access Pipeline.
In July 2019, Woodley became an Oceans Ambassador for Greenpeace and embarked on a 3-week-long expedition to the Sargasso Sea to study the impact of plastics and microplastics on marine life, and to document the importance of this unique ecosystem for protection under a new global ocean treaty that is being negotiated at the UN.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.